my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
Tanks, he is the hero. Yevny, oh dear, showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear, Yevny, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now, can he survive? He race. Oh my god, oh no, he found a whoopsie, oh no. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone on the Asia server. Now, technical issue still not resolved. Problem is I can't see SNAS. Just the SNAS is just hidden somewhere. Like I can't use it. So no timer. I was unable to get a timer in. So what I might do, I might uninstall SNAS after the stream, or restart my computer because it's acting very weird. Like my Excel freezes when I try to make text code, so that's really not ideal. But anyway, it won't interfere too much with what we're doing today, so I can do it after the stream. But just going apply and unable to update the instructions quickly enough. So I can't find the file. So I'm going to do some really terrible paint, using paint to correct stuff. But this is what you need to do today. All matches will be in tier 8, as I only have tier 8 premium tanks and tier 10. Yes, I do have some tier 10 tanks, but I would lose a lot of credits playing in tier 10. So I'm not going to torture myself with that, so it's all going to be in tier 8 and will be in encounter mode. There will be a delay, but I hope that will not matter too much, because this time we'll not do the countdown because I am unable to do the countdown. This SNAS is just not here. So we have another method, and then if you join a specific Discord server, that server is called Catch the Streamer Wild. So just join that server. Don't join my main server because you will not see anything. I would not be there for the countdown. So make sure you are in the join countdown here, voice channel on Catch the Streamer here. So oh no is no, I forgot to Photoshop that. And then two keys if you're on the winning team and one key if you're on the losing team, and you can earn 4 keys back. So right, hopefully that's going to be clear enough, and I will be joining the voice channel soon, so make sure you join the new server, not my main server. If you join my main server, you won't be hearing any of my countdown. So hopefully you can all hear me. I can see this. Yes, that's brilliant. So make sure you join my Catch the Streamer voice channel dedicated to this stream. Without further ado, really, we are not going to use all 2 hours because there are tournaments coming up within 2 hours. So unfortunately, what will happen is that the stream will end temporarily, but the link is still there. You're still going to watch all the tournament games there. But I will be stopping my stream on my OBS side, and I'll apply stream delay, and it will be back up in around 5 minutes, and then voila, everything will be good. Right, so hopefully it's going to be good. Let's see if there is a second timer. Oh, right. So I will play low, the level all the way, and yes, I'm getting prizes, which is good. So, oh, great, that's handy. 1 day of premium, and that's exactly what I need for this stream. So, don't invite me to platoon here. So I'm just going to see my countdown. I'm going to start in at 8 past. 8 past. 8 past. I don't know what time you're in, but for my time is 8 past 9 in the morning. So at the minute mark of 9 past. Sorry, 9 past. At the minute mark of 9. Then we will join in. So so please get out of the waiting queue if you press the button already. So don't do it. 9 past. According to Windows time. So hopefully that will work. So for Discord I will do the countdown, but for the people watching on YouTube and don't have Discord, check. It's going to start at 9 past. So 9 minutes past. So it's only around 15 more seconds to go. I'm going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yes. Great to see 70 people watching. And is anyone here? I can see some interesting people. And we are on Faust. So I'm on the Reliant. I'm very reliant as always. Say hello if you are in this match. And yeah, so good. You at least get 1 key. So some people are in Discord, some people are in, I don't know. We'll go left, obviously. It's kind of hinting way out. But anyway, I'm Legend. Yes, I'm Legend. Wild One's helper on the Asia server is an impersonator, so that is not the real me. So if you see that player trash talking, that is definitely not coming from me. I rarely play on the Asia server, so you can see that I have like more than 300 pay. So that's really not ideal. Is there something you need to turn on and off, and not that I'm aware of? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that as well. And make sure you didn't deafen yourself on Discord, because otherwise, oh bloody man, you missed. Yeah. Oh, Richard's like, no. Right, I hope that hit. I don't know if that hit. Right, it'll be forward. I don't know. Wow. Oh my lord. They know I'm here. Oh my lord, what was that shot? Oh my lord! That was a good shot from that one. From that RHM, but you're not supposed to draw in a training room. You should be counting down alongside me. Not even I can spam my APCR. It seems the color is still there, but I think we should focus on this one instead now. My god, just can't turn my tank. Oh, I think that nudge kind of put my shot into the tracks instead. Gosh. This is what happens when you play on the ping. That's when that nudge happens. My shot fired earlier, so because of the ping, that nudge actually happened earlier. So that is why I was unable to penetrate that armor. I know I'm making excuses, but anyway, it seems that the enemy team will get 2 keys and our team would get only 1 key. Well, let's see about the time. We'll be in 13 past. So 13 past, and then we will join in another match. So hopefully, this will finish within a minute, and we will know the outcome. If not, then we will delay. That's like pressure and the people to kind of hurry up. Yeah. I think we will not start in 13 past. Let's say 14 past now, because our teammate is fighting strong. It's showing some brave effort, so that's really good to see. So let's start at 14 past instead. We are just focusing on tier 8, so please only play in tier 8. Be sure your tier 8 tanks. Encounter only, as I said before. No supremacy, it's only encounter. Layla says, I can't believe you made a new server just for this. Obviously, yes, to control the traffic and and hopefully do not congregate my server too much, own server too much. So, but it would be really nice to join my main server because that's all the news, where all the news of tournaments are from. So I'm going to get the lockbox. Oh, so many prices. I'm going to get some XP boosters. Make sure you get your boosters if you haven't. Okay, so let's see. 3, 2, 1, and go. That was quite sudden. Let's do it. Please click the button if you haven't already. Go, go, go. No. If I die, I cannot leave early because that will make it very difficult for Wargaming to check whether that match is a win or lose or loss. So I can't leave early. Basically it won't. Basically, Wargaming would not come knocking at my door saying, "What's the outcome of that match?" Because that matters. So hello, if you are from I see there are some tier 7s. I suppose at least 4 of them aren't watching my stream, or you're just being super lucky. So, oh yes, be sure to turn on the sync control because I'm playing on PC. And that's great. Now I'm playing around 60 frames per second. I got it checked yesterday and updated my graphics driver and changed. Actually, now I'm going to use OBS, the original OBS, to do the streams now. I ditched Streamlabs for obvious reasons. Not limited to the drama recently between Streamlabs and also OBS. I mean, that was kind of old news, so I mean, a lot of streamers are now switching to OBS if they are from Streamlabs or so on. Right, so shot onto the Q3. How do you find a server? What kind of Asian server doesn't matter actually? All it matters is that you are with me in the countdown, because it was proven last time it doesn't matter at all. Oh, Grave Digger made a really big mistake here, or maybe not. They try to make a push. They're holding it at the back nicely. Nice. I'm side scraping, so you can't do that. I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. You're just rushing to your death. Oh my gosh. Hey, it looks really nice. I think we are on a good momentum, so I think we can now do a counter push. There should be no delay. I made it to ultra low latency, so that should be like around like 5 seconds of delay. So don't follow my countdown on YouTube. Just look at your clock. Oh god, that was after the tank died. But it was minimized. The delay was minimized as much as possible. Oh, where is it? So moral of the story: if you're rushing into line of defense, then you're really just rushing to your death. You're just sacrificing for no good reason. So don't do that. Yes, on YouTube, but follow the time, the clock, Windows clock, as I said. And oh, that was bad RAM. So this time our team will get to good. The winning twice. It should be done. Yes, it should be done. I'm aware. Let me just check whether Wargaming has changed anything since last time. I just need to load my Discord and then load a message. I have to log in, which is not nice. I will check it on my computer then. According to go to can't see anything. Right. Yes, number 4 one player is 4 keys. Yes, that is right. So it seems there is nothing changed. So once again, 2 keys for the winning team, 1 team for the losing team. So right, so I've did fairly well this one. Okay, so let's actually do the countdown to the 20 minutes past. So 20 minutes past 9 my time. I'm not showing your time. Hong Kong time will be 20 minutes past 5. So we will start at that minute. You can see if there are any more questions here. You will not get your keys immediately. The keys will be remitted to your account by the end of the week. So let's say 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right. Yes, I'm in the UK. Yes, currently in the UK. Only 1 tier, so only tier 8. So hopefully, if you're still here, play alongside me. Oh my god, the voice crack was totally embarrassing. But we're on Camp Steer and we're rolling. And keys, yes, you will get 1 key at least now. Kimbiera is what we call. I think it's called Kimbiera. I'm not sure what you mean by this abbreviation. Not sure if I'm just out of touch or you're just being really fancy and that I just don't know what you're trying to say. But anyway, 3 BTD, 3 TDs. That is very obvious, obviously. I mean the icons the icons aren't the Trickster, aren't they? So let's see. We are going to what some more. If you're in tier 7, if you need me, you will still win the case. So that part will matter, but you will have a much lower chance because other people are taking tier 8. But as proven last game, you can still have a chance to meet me in tier 8. So, but the chance is going to be very slim. I'm just going to do some surprise here. And I think that Scorpion is going to see me, isn't it? My lord. They found me. They found me, it's not good. They actually found me. Oh my lord, ISU. Oh my, oh, what the 691? How is that? Oh no. But that is really not looking good now. They know I'm flanking, but hopefully the other side is also falling apart. I think this is looking like this is shaping up to be red team winning this time. But that was what happened when oh, it's not, I don't say that was pay, I think that kind of bounced. I don't know. But they got me now. Yeah, we can hold here now. But it seems your teammates have ditched you. Which is really sad to say. Yeah, I think they ditched you, pretty much. And they really need to clear tanks, the TDs here. I hope that the crew was going to do something, but I would have expected that medium tank to that bad chat to actually stay with Chimera, but not that it would be too important now. And the action next, well, it does seem like the enemy team is throwing a bit, throwing the game out. So because they were in a really good position, and for some reason they were just hoping our team to win, which is good. But it looks like we're going to win now. So this is what happens when I leave the game too early. You would have thought the red team would win and the red team would get 2 keys, but no, our team would win. We would get 2 keys. Right. In Scotland, currently, so. No. If you're on YouTube, don't follow my countdown. If you're on YouTube, then follow the clock. But because there is a delay, then maybe assume that just press the button F5. I don't know. So I'm getting some more rewards now. So alright, that being out of the way, now let's begin next match in 25 minutes past. So that's only like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and click. I don't know. Yeah, it's still all tier 8, and say something in the chat if you are watching. If you're from my stream, and if you're on my winning team twice, then yes, then you're done for today. Please don't continue playing, because you won't get any more keys from that, and hopefully you can give some chance to someone else. Some pain issues from the lightweight, I suppose, which is unfortunate, but let's see. Right, that's oh my gosh. I think I just got pinged out. This is really not good. I think I pinged out. Oh my god. My game crashed. Wow, very nice. Very nice. My game crashed. I hope my stream didn't crash, but my game crashed. So that's some free. That is some free stuff for you. Oh, I'm still alive. At the moment. Oh. I'm not the first one to die, but that's really good. Yeah. That was really good. That didn't go well. Tanked out, and now I'm back, so that's... Well, at least I'm still able to play. Well, that's some good news here, but I was doing 0 damage. Oh well, oh well. But it seems that red team is going to get 2 keys this time, and our team will get only 1 key. At least you'll get 1 key, so that's good. Yes, I set my fork to ultra low because otherwise, what happens is that my game will lag. Yes, so I can't set it any much higher than that. Otherwise, I can't. I would not have good experience. Seems I have some unstable performance, but we got it sorted out. So that ended really quickly. So that's really good. But we'll start in 29 minutes past. Yep. With your opponent, thank you. Why do I? It was just Money Blaster. Oh, this is a tournament we will follow later in the stream. That's around an hour later. I'm drinking tea. That's good. So let's do it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. So we are now on Port Bay, and hopefully people will still here. I can still see June again. Not, yeah, you were on my team last time, so that means you'll get 1 at least. So, hi YouTube, yes. Someone needs to take a corner at least. If you have obtained 4 keys, that for the sake of other players, don't play. But make sure to stay around because there are still more to give away. We have 10 March battle passes to give away later today in the stream, but that will be during the tournament, so don't leave after you have finished all the collection of keys. So there will be 10 battle passes to give away later today on the stream, so just stick around. Wow. That was not a really good move from that lightweight, the other team. I dare you try that again. Although it's a ricochet, but you've been warned. The Hornet is really punishing you, really. Don't be too greedy, but this is sometimes the pitfall of a lot of players, or downfall of a lot of players. But we're not seeing this. Well, we could join Money Blaster tournaments. It depends. This is what happens when you're paying. Oh, our team is doing well. Our team is doing good. That's great to see. You can only play mobile, but you can switch off the the control mode, the control mode only thing. Well, that's some really good. Some good possibility. Here, please. Ah, that was just a split. No, you're going to kill me, but that's not going to help, is it? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think trying to peek out that really cost you a lot of hit points. Yep. So once again, green team. We are actually winning more battles than we are losing today, and I think that is to do with my frames per second. I'm pretty much close to 60 all the time. So 2 keys for my team and 1 key for the opposing team. It doesn't matter which kind of server I'm in on the Asia server or the APAC server. It was free last time, so I'm getting more stuff. Oh, my military honor increased! Yay! Let's continue. So we're going to start in 34 minutes past. Cluster doesn't matter. What are you meant to do to get the keys? You're meant to join in the same battle as me. That's just why I'm doing some countdown. Only encounter, no supremacy at all. So going to do in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. No. I will do the giveaway before the tournament starts. It was meant to be just for the tournament. I'm sorry. Ah. Can I do it on mobile? Later. I'm going to do that after this one. So, good. Great to see you again. Oh, Z-Park from Feast. There's something really interesting about Feast. So we're going to talk something about the current state of art of the Asia server Clan Wars after the Keys Hunting event, and we'll talk about what to see in this one because I would have to say, just to be very brief, I'm very excited about this season considering about the new clans and new players. But there is a lot of changes, so that will pretty much get your head around so much that you don't know what's going on. So we're clustered together in the same pocket, which is really worrying. We do need to branch a little bit, but that's goes the same for the other team, and that's just what happens when you don't branch out, so we're getting farmed. From multiple angles, so hopefully our mediums can do something about our left side, because really that is really not helping. I was trying to use the rock on my left to shoot from the left, so that is why I did it. I can perfectly hold down here, that's no problem. But our mediums need to do something on our left, because really this is not looking good. And I'm really getting farmed so much. And make sure if you're a medium tank, don't follow the heavy. So that is kind of the first rule of playing a medium is that you don't follow where heavies go. It's okay if heavies follow you. It works most of the it works. It can work, but when it is more about like mediums following heavies, then you won't do anything because you don't have penetration. That's the main point. Especially tier 8. Tier 8, the mediums are a lot weaker than the tier 10 counterparts. The, especially when you have those really strong armor, or the heavy armor. You have a lot more difficult time panning them. I would definitely recommend not going with heavies. Yes. This one. George. What's with me being George? I think there is a George here, but anyway. No, my stream was not set up for mobile, so no mobile anyway. Make sure you turn off the same control mode because that will prohibit you from being in the same match as me. But the mediums, hopefully, don't follow me next time. Unless I'm following you, then that's a different thing. But usually mediums would go a bit to the left, to the northwestern corner. But anyway, find you. Alrighty. So now you're going. You have this banner. So so 40 minutes past we'll start another match. Why should I open my settings? No, I can't stream it Discord. My stream will crash. So you don't want my stream to crash on birds. I can't do that, obviously. So 10 more seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I set my fork to ultra low. I can't set it any higher because that will lag my game. Yes, easy to listen to Discord, but at the same time, at the same time, you can look at your Windows clock and follow the time there if you don't have Discord. So, wow, some tier 7s. Lucky you. Tier 7s. Not sure if there is someone from tier 7 that is watching the stream, but at least 4 of them seems not to be coming from my stream. We got some happy people, so that's good. Oh, got GSM here. Yeah. Oh. Nope. How will I know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But that was some good play here, catching me off guard while I was reloading. But I'm feeling this right now, so that's really not good. Either I think they need to push on the left side quickly so that I don't get killed quickly, because I'm in danger of that. So hopefully, rush left. Our team needs to rush left. If you can do that, please. Or just go back to help me, basically. This can't survive here any longer, because I'm getting bombed. Yeah, just rush left quickly now. You have to do that now. They will regroup. That will be a huge opportunity wasted. Yes, please rush left. Come on, the entire team, our entire team needs to rush left now. And we are pretty much in trouble now. Pretty much pincered. And that is never a good thing to know. And that is the consequence of not rushing left. You get this situation whereby you're getting pincered and you're getting surrounded by all fronts. Well, red team 2 keys and green team only 1. Again. So let's do the countdown to 45 minutes. What clans do I think will be Asia top 8 this tour? That's a really good question, but I think it all boils down to the seeding as well. But I can't really say who will be the top 8. It's really hard to call. So 45 minutes passed. Alright, so there we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Any eyes on clans? GSM, Risk are really good, and and it's always Team ID that was the winner in the winters in the autumn season. It's one to watch out for as well. But we'll go through all the clans later. And again, tier 7s. We're getting some tier 7s still. I think it's a lucky day for tier 7 players, but I think we're just going to join them in the desert area. That will be very sluggish, and that is not a good thing. Which means I hope the mediums and lights will hold them there long enough. And I don't think RXN will have any shots. And please don't snipe in an IS-6, for goodness sake. IS-6 is one of the least accurate tank in the game. And it's not a TD. That's nothing. Same goes for E100. Never snipe with a E100. It's just not. It's just not feasible. I'm talking about those players who do that in the Oasis Palm. So we lost 10. Well, let's get this sorted, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, I think you both can get the Delta TP, and I'll get around. I believe that was just a typo. Because that really didn't sound right at all. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, there is the Centurion. Why is our memes are like going away? I mean, all the enemies are near us, so not a good time to flank around. You won't find anyone. Read the numbers, please. Yeah, have to be really quick about this when we're losing tanks. Yeah, the SP1 save. And it's also, I think it's that assault gun, I don't know. I hope they buffed assault tanks. That's fine, I don't think IS6 has done a bad job. No, not at all. Not sure what happened there when we tried to rush and okay, don't worry about that. No, I can't broadcast on Discord. I will kill the stream if I do that. So once again, one key for my team and 2 keys for the other team, and do again in 49 minutes past, and we will go in again. So 49 minutes past. IS6's tournament met 3 years ago. But still, like 3 years ago, I hate using IS tanks in tournament because they're so inaccurate. So let's do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. There should be around 3 to 5 minutes of stream delay, but I'm not sure. It also depends on where you're watching, because if your internet is bad, if you start at a later time, that delay could be longer. So it really depends from people to people. So the best thing to do is to join my Discord and listen to my countdown. As I say, we'll start right at the minute, as I announced before each match. And we're getting 8 tier 7s this time. How many of them are from my stream? That's the question. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that is not really good because I'm now alone. And they know I'm alone now. But it's good, like, most of the enemy tanks are from the other side. So potentially I can hold here as long as I could. No, which is not good. I get high ping because I'm playing on in Europe. And I'm getting flanked. C Park knows me. True sniper, yeah. Get away. That means please rush right. Please rush right. Oh. This is going to be okay in the end. But we really need to clear tanks on the right as soon as possible. Yeah, I think a common problem for the Asian server is they don't know when to rush. It's like they stayed there even though they have a numerical advantage, you really need to make use of the numerical advantage, because otherwise you're gonna get pincered very easily. To make sure when you have numbers advantage, you do really get aggressive on your side, because if you stay there for way too long, chances are the enemies will regroup and you will lose your advantage and you can't get aggressive anymore. I might get to newbie MM. No, I have played this account for a long for a long time, so I don't think that's the case. At least C-Park was in my team. Was in the queue. So but that was not a good team, I have to say. I am very sorry about that, but let's do it once again. Which I won't be doing alone again. So we'll start at 54 minutes past. Yeah, I do have to say to you, when your side is when your side has numerical advantage, I'm only playing in encounter mode. Has numerical advantage, go for the push, get aggressive. So 54 minutes past, and we will begin the next one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. But that is taking longer than expected. Maybe I have some apples. 35 seconds in and I still don't have much. you can now hear me. It seems it's looking fine. Right, we'll do it again. Ah, okay. 4 battles, 1 so far, the win rate's but no. But that's to be expected because the opposing team has a much better advantage than my team. Because they can know where I am and where my team is. So, we will start at the hour. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm not sure you can use mods to their advantage in tours, but certainly you can report them if you find something suspicious. I did say go. It's not over. It will be a 2-hour stream, but I will end a bit early because it seems the tournament. Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, the tournament will start in an hour. Yeah, and they will give you the keys not now, but later. But now we have gotten rid of all the tier 7 tanks. Hopefully this is going to be a good team. So great if you're on my team. Yeah, targeted. That's a good shot. There is a delay, but that is just only the latency delay. Wow. Oh no. Bro, let me just move back a bit. Oh no, that was another. That was not a good shot. Probably will help that time. No, I'm not sure if I can help that player to just back off for now. Unless the T-34 decides to show up. And we are ready to unleash our potential if that's the case. Or maybe not. Because we can totally remove that projector. T49, just go get that projector from me. No. And I'll win. So that's a good team. Finally, 2 wins on the run, so that's good. Our team will get 2 keys, the other only 1. I think I dropped a fork somewhere. That will not be good, which means I can't use the fork to eat my. Uh, and we have an AFK. Oh wow. That is why we won. Well, you won't get more keys for killing me, so that's at least for sure. And I need a battle pass. Wargaming just give me battle pass for this account. That would be good. And I need to win 3 battles in a row to get this mission. Can I do it? That's ask. Food for thought. Food for thought. So I'll start in 5 minutes past. So we'll say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes. If it's Wild One's helper. Exactly. And on the Asian server, that is not me. That is an imposter. An impersonator. I'm a random soldier on the Asian server, so that's a different thing. I'm not sure if that player from ID is playing at the moment, but for certain it's not me. Right, so Risk, Juicy, hello. We got some tier 7 tanks again. Unfortunately, no, quite a lot of tier 7 tanks to be excited. So hopefully that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad team, because I didn't really have a lot of luck with tier 7 tanks. Well, a lot of people would want to be the top tier, but it's actually a curse for me in this stream, I have to say. Oh dear, can they hold their Nolan? Oh my gosh. What is that M4 doing there? What is this move? That was some of the worst moves I've ever seen. You don't just rush into exactly the line of defense immediately like that. That is really bad move. And that's just really not good. I'm getting far. And unfortunately, that IS-5 was AFK. I think they got some connection issues. I also heard that connection hasn't been really stable today, so I feel really sorry for that. And at least I got killed, but I think I'm gonna be getting the mission. I think M6 is a really good tank. I'm not sure if it's the best tank for racing, but I mean, in racing mode, you actually would do better with more armor. I think. So yeah, could be a good tank for racing as well. What do I think about the clan? I answer your question. I don't know if they're using mods or real, but if they're using mods that are illegal, they are liable for punishment. But I know that Wargaming, I'm not sure if they are going to check that. But they would do their routine check after the tournament. So if they find someone using mods, they will punish them. Using illegal mods, I think they will punish them and strip away their prizes if found guilty. I don't say I think you shouldn't worry too much about that, because usually Wargaming don't tell us the reason why they're banned. It could be account sharing, it could be, as you said, using illegal mods. So yeah. Yeah, we are playing on we are in the separate Discord server. A Discord server dedicated just for this event. And that server icon is a key. It's a lockbox key. Right, and my FPS is getting really terrible. I'm not sure why there is like the caps. But you still have a chance, can be Sato. Don't give up just yet. So we're still going on. Titanium, where are my keys? Yeah, I got a mission. It is brilliant indeed. Right, so we will start in. I don't know what's going on with the other bloggers or the influencers or content creators. Well, what's your long question, Mutsu? I don't know. No, I don't have to have later. No. Stop asking me for keys. I don't have them. This is not pre-recorded. This is not staged. Oh my gosh, this is not America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent or whatnot. It's not one of those psycho. Those stuff. No, that's not pre-recorded. So say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go. Australia's no. You don't get. You won't. It's not pre-recorded. It's not Australia's Got Talent. Oh no. It's not staged. It's not staged. I don't have enough money to pay all these actors. You know, not possible. But we got C Park again. How many keys do you have now? If you have 4, then just. Don't play, but but tier 9. Oh my lord. There's nothing called Hong Kong's Got Talent. That doesn't exist. Tier 9. Gosh, I'm loading in really late. It's actually my game, the FPS. I'm not sure, but my computer's getting really slow. Not my game potentially. I'm not sure if my game will crash and go AFK. Yeah, lag. Oh, it's a worldwide lag. I'm not sure, but I'm lagging very bad. Yeah, hopefully we'll get back to 60 very soon. What I could do is that I will restart the game again, see if it's going to help. Because it's really not good at the moment. Yeah, I'll shield you maybe. Bang! Did I ram? Well, where did that shot go? No. Okay, at least that panned. Yeah, well, that was a great win. but my paint was absolutely trash. No, this is pretty well. I mean, I also have now a premium tank, but anyway. Let me restart the game and see if it's going to get a bit better, because currently this is in an unplayable state. I'm winning matches, but that is not the most important thing. The most important thing is I can't play with this ping and lag. Bear with me. I'm just going to restart the game again and see if it's going to help. Bear with me on this. Right, so you see nothing. Hopefully now it's going to get better next time. No tier 10, I don't have enough credits. Oh, no error occurred. Alright, so I'm reloading the game. Oh my god, I got exposed, but no. I won't. Well, I don't want to waste all my credits to tier 10 though. I'm saving up for my next tier 10, so don't ask me about that. No keys. Yes, no keys for you. Yes, 4 keys at max. So if you get, if you have already gotten 4 keys, and you have to count it yourself, then you're done. You won't get any more than that. So hopefully this time will get a bit better, and we'll start in 16 minutes past. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Turn off supremacy. Enable only encounter mode. No keys for you, Blitz. No, absolutely not. And hopefully we get some players. Tier 7 again. Well, last time we got me victory. I'm not sure this time. Not sure this time. But is anyone from YouTube here playing? Why tier 8 and not tier 10? Main reason I don't have any profitable tier 10. 0 FPS. That's always a good thing. Oh. Hello. Oh, that was a great start there. But it's bordering on unplayable now. Really. Not sure. I think there might be some background applications running, and I don't know what's going on. No, it's really sunny here. The problem is I don't know what's going on my end. Or we'll watch Open Task Manager and see what's eating up a lot of the memory. It's also possible that it's just on the wargaming side. Oh wow, what's that shot? That was kind of a snapshot. Ah. Oh my god. No. This is really not looking good. How did that hit? No, no. No. But did they actually buff the armor now? I think they did. Well, it's two keys this time. Finally the win streak has ended. 2 keys for the enemy team and 1 key for my team. But there. Oh, I'm pretty good. Although, like your profile pic is really questionable. Raiders. Now let me see. Or what's going on with my computer. So once again, I will check what's happening behind the scenes. See if I can remove some of that. Well, it seems there's so many Python opened. Let's just close NAS. And my task manager is not responding. That's brilliant. That will explain something. Let me close Teams as well. And then that will free up some space. Okay, let's see if it's going to work a bit better. But my computer is still a bit laggy at the moment. Alright, so let's start in 23 minutes past. Hopefully it's going to get better this time. But I can't be very sure. Not sure about February Battle Pass. I'm following GV tonight. So the group of GV, I think that's group 3 that I'm following here. So I will start the game in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and my computer lags, so I can't reach for my battle button. I mean, seriously, I probably have to restart my computer if it continues this way. It's really acting up. Some tier 9. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry everyone, I will restart my computer after this match because really my computer says nah, you can't stream. I mean look at how terrible I'm having the lag is right now for me. I'm not sure what's going on. And this is really not looking good for me. Like I can't play. This is unmanageable. That means you will have to wait a few minutes for me to restart my computer. Although the stream will still, you will still be watching the same stream. I don't think that will be a problem. The thing is that you can see I just can't control my tank. I have no control with my tank at all. I can't control my shots at all. Well, now I can a bit. But it will go haywire again very soon. Oh no. Oh, we're getting surrounded. Thank God. Yeah. I'm going to keep this running, but it looks like we're going to lose this one again. Maybe you should have pushed earlier, but anyway. GG's. Right, so I just can't play the game at all. So I will now restart my computer and just wait for me until I finish restarting. And then we'll be up and running again. So that's because I'm recording. I should have disabled recording. Right, I think we're back. Not back on Discord, yeah. That's Discord seems to not work at all, so I have to. Oh, Snarls is back! Yay! Brilliant. Now Snarls is back. So what I can do is I can do this. I can set,
Then we collide.
I can set this while I'm putting this up. And see if it's going to work this time. Yep, Discord. I'm starting Discord again. Seems everything is looking fine again, so that's a good start. For my tournament stream later. I believe we can only do 3. Then I have to do switch. And still have a chance to get keys. Don't despair. Well, no, not keys. Still have a chance to get some rewards from wargaming. That will be 10 March battle passes, and you know what's going to happen next. So.
Never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Put on the gas.
Let me see if you can hear me on Discord. Nice. Could be just Discord. This is really looking good. Let's do it again. Hopefully I'm now in on Discord. If you can hear me on Discord, just say something in the YouTube chat. That would be good. Oh, can hear this. At least I know that now I can hear it. Horrendous. So that won't affect my performance. Okay, so we'll start to set 37. Well, if I can load the game just in time, then maybe we can aim to start at 37 minutes past. Maybe not, 38 minutes past then. I'm still loading into the game, so 38 minutes past and we'll continue giving away keys. Once again, tier 8. Right, so 38 minutes past and let's begin the countdown soon, so. So say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So still tier 8, we'll still be driving in my Lover. We got people back watching. Right, top tier 7 still. We got Reyna Ashur in the opposite. Ashur or Ashur. Ashur. Is the stream dead? I don't think so. I just can't load into the game. That's right. I hope you can see something now. I'm in game. Rip YouTube stream. What's going on with YouTube stream? What happened to the stream? Well, let me double check. Let me check something. There's got to change the scene. Did you see something in the stream? That's a bomb. Oh, yes, we can see something. Okay, at least the stream is running, but my game is not running. My game is not running. Well, I'm shooting blanks at the moment. Like this is even worse than before for some bad reason. FPS is 0. FPS is 0. But I just can't play this. This is not okay at all. But I'm now. Well, this is really embarrassing. No, I can't play. Cyril, just I don't think it's able. I don't think it's possible. No. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just not. What's going on even? Yeah, my graphics not. I blame Discord for this. I mean, I can't. I can't. I hope it's going to get better, but now that programs have loaded in, or is it still going to be that bad? I don't want to restart my PC again. No, you just saw I am unable to play the game. If I stream on Discord, that is going to get even worse. I pressed the wrong button, sorry. I think we won't see the players. I believe this is let me just close this again. Let me just load it in again. I can't play with this terrible graphics. No, try again. That's the lowest graphics I can afford. Don't have space for better setup. That was already ultra low graphics, so not sure what's. Close NAS again. That's pretty much the lowest settings I have. Graphics, I think. There was a defeat. So here are the other two. All the people that was in the team. Let's try again. I'm not sure why I'm looking at your stats. So let's try again. Okay, so unfortunately, I think this will be a loss. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And let's hope it's not going to be 0 FPS again. Cashier computer. Okay, this is better. I think at least better than before. So not at what it was at the start, which is 60 FPS. At least it's slightly playable, but still not like very manageable. That was a very delayed shot. Like, I just can't really. We're getting farmed up there. We don't have a T. Well, we don't have any TD, so that's a problem. Actually. Yeah, that will be our last one. Did something went wrong on Discord? Right. Thank you all for joining. I do have to actually leave the voice chat. I think Discord may be part of the reason why I'm lagging so much. So thank you for joining. I'm going to actually disconnect and thank you all. But don't leave yet because there will be 10 battle passes to give away later in very soon. Very soon. So I would say start guessing now. And you will guess the second the amount of damage that GB does in total for the second match. Right, so going to announce that very soon. So moderators ready to record the damage numbers. Second match of GB. How much damage would they do in total? Guess in the chat very soon. But I'm not going to announce it now. While what's going to happen is I will close the stream. I will start the stream on the same link but with a delay. Okay, so hopefully that's all sorted. I would say I would leave the chat. I will close this on my computer. Hopefully that will troubleshoot stuff. See you soon. Bye for now. For Discord, I mean. Right. I'll close the game and close. Be responsible for a very laggy stream. So see you in 5 minutes. Alright, hopefully. Right, good evening everyone on the Asia server. We were having a bit of a stream issues early on. Hopefully this will be resolved now. Now that I will have closed all the possible reasons for very slow stream, including Discord, so I won't be receiving any messages on Discord. But bear with me, I could try to link that on my my iPad, so you wouldn't miss anything. If you're actually now, you're actually seeing the stream now and hearing me talking, and seeing a different screen, in like 53 minutes past, and the stream delay it wasn't applied. But if you're hearing this like 58 minutes past, then the streaming delay has been applied. Let me just log in my iPad. Exact damage numbers will be okay as well, because we're giving the battle passes to the people who guessed who is the closest to the guess. Right, so okay, so that will start in around 30 seconds. So tonight we're following GB, and all you need to know about what's going to happen tonight. I forgot what we have for the change. Oh. Okay, good. So using the number block. So here is the format. So all 3 days will be played in the 4-team double elimination, and both teams will and 2 teams will advance to the next round. Day 1, Day 2, and Day 3 are all the same, but Day 3 will be played in a best of 5 series. It will be a lot longer. This is a timeline. We have Money Blaster open from the 7th to the 11th. The first to the 16th placing teams will fight, battle out in the Money Blaster final held from the 21st to the 25th of February. The prize pool of 10,000 USD. That's a lot of money. And if you want to donate to my stream, here are all the links. And this is me. Hopefully the stream is back up. Yeah, hopefully the stream. Yeah, so that's good. I'll close this window as well. Hopefully. This means my game is going to run smoothly now. That's good. Stream is back again, and room invite is up. We're going to go in and follow GB, and let me pick medium or like tank. Pick the 140, and that's going to be GB versus Z of Dynasty's Pearl. You see, and we'll go to the waiting room. Hopefully that's going to show the right screen. GB versus SZ. GB going with GB. The GB we all know. We will talk more about the state of arts of the Asia server CWA Clan Wars scene after the upper bracket first round. So we have GB going for double 60TB by Doha and Tokyo. Rome with the IS-7. Mr. Gur, I think this IGN, this name is very questionable. I'll be playing in the mouse, backs the concept 1B, and I love you in the IMX50B and Ho Chi Minh in the VK. Not sure where Berlin is, maybe it's Zuha. Tell me if that's the case. But we all know Berlin is the one that does the most amazing pep talks, and GB is well known for making great comebacks, and they have done it numerous times. But surely they don't want to do it here because this is not a tough group for them, I would have to say, considering their ability in tournaments and experience as well. And SZ will be SZ. I would say it's a relatively new team. I'm not sure if that was from actually Com. We'll have to double check that later on. But we are seeing lots of IS-4s been nerfed, been power crept, but still a choice from SZ. Double IS-4, double IS-7, and triple 60 TPs. We're going to go in around 20 seconds. So in this, so make sure to keep on guessing, and I will say stop guessing very soon. We will give a 5 battle passes in this one. Fighting ball will be given up the next round, and stop guessing now. You wanted to time. Alright, so Dynasty Spur, GB versus SZ. Dynasty Spur and Full Despair previously was removed from the map pool in the Blitz Cup. Now it's back. And now we'll get the show on the road again. The FPS is back. Yes. We're getting back to 60 FPS very soon. Hello, and hopefully the stream is looking really good. I see some really good quality here, so that's always a good thing. Let's follow Concept 1B in the backs. Follow backs in the Concept 1B. I just got things mixed up. Tokyo saying affirmative, but now with Bellita being spotted, great shot from backs by the way. Cannon is spotted as well in the IS4. It seems SZ is going mostly through A, but Bellita is getting tapped twice, which is not good. Not a good start for the Cannon as well, tapped twice. And GB really starting this one so well. SZ already down by more than 2,000 hit points, and that means they have to do a lot in chipping away hit points of GB, and that is going to prove to be a tough job because GB has the cap lead, and they have these two sets of buildings that will shield them for a lot of time. So unless they really mess this up horribly, SZ would have to pray they have to get their best push, and that cannot be from one flank. I mean, GB can definitely direct all their forces to defend one flank, and GB we can defend well because they have the right tanks for that job. They have the Bounce, they have the 60 TPs. They basically have all the heavy tanks. The Dynasty Spur is well known for being very heavy oriented. So SZ basically has to bank on having the perfectly coordinated push, and really any mistakes could be heavily punished by GB. And if they keep on losing hit points, this is going to make their job even harder. As you can see, about 5 cap points of increase per 2 seconds for both teams. I don't think it has sped up much. I don't think it has changed. But as it stands, most teams will make a move at around 800 cap points. So we are talking about around 250 cap points away. But that would translate to only a minute left to go for SZ to make a push. Push somewhere. They have to figure out how to coordinate that push within this 1 minute window, and this is liable to mistakes. This is not a lot of time for SZ, but totally it's manageable. It's not like 30 seconds. It's not like GB has 2 caps, which would speed up procedures. This is still manageable for SZ, but still they're holding. They're still thinking. They're not relocating their tanks, so this is a bit worrying at the moment. And if it continues this way, if SZ is doing nothing, then GB will win this one. And GB, what they will do, I mean, you will not be able to get B, obviously. Look at where GB's tanks are positioned. Look at what GB is looking for. You can see the Mouse, the IS-7, the Concept 1B, the 60 GB, all looking towards the B cap. So SZ can't go for B first. GB will punish them so heavily that that will put them in an even more serious situation. So most of the time, if you want to do the push that have disadvantage situation, you would need to find a weak point, a weak link in the defending team, and you should absolutely not go for the caps first, because that is most likely what the defending team would do. Will emphasize the most on. With SZ bleeding more and more, now they are under more than 3,000 hit points, and I really like what GB's trying to do. They're applying up even more pressure, and SZ not even doing anything to stop GB. I mean, it's already 800 cap points for GB, with B now getting captured already, 10 cap points per 2 seconds of increase. So now SZ is rotating on the other side. They will need to get I Love You out of the way, but this is going to be too late here. Great shot from Zuikaku, but I'm not sure if Cannon's now dead. GB, they're now looking to get the Bellita and maybe use it out of the way very soon. GB doesn't have to do much. That kill will be enough to grant them a very convincing victory. NZ look very inexperienced in this one, and if they continue this way, NZ they will have a really tough time to get out of this group. Really not a good match from NZ, and GB doesn't have to work too hard to earn this victory. None of the tanks have done more than 2,000 damage, but NZ 2 tanks 0 damage. So I think NZ dropped too many hit points at the start, and they look very clueless and what to do when they have a cap disadvantage situation. It's like they can only work when they have the cap advantage, and I think this is something they have to work a lot on in the next one. That means it's going to be 1-0 for GB, and let's update the scoreline, and then we'll continue the next one. And let's see. I'll scroll down, and I think it's this. See if that's the right that's the right one. Best of 5. That's running really slowly. Now, as that changed something up, double I7, double M60, double 113, and an M60. GB going for something similar. I think there are some changes with the German heavies. I think we're seeing the first time of tonight, the 90.01 get in. Very soon. Game still rolling in, freezing a little bit, but the grass been produced accordingly. I believe the scores will be updated accordingly as well, and for some reason was showing the wrong better screen. But I'll fix that later. We'll focus on this match first. Hopefully I'll be loaded back, because we're quite a while already in this. Okay, soon. Good luck, Alvaro, on your presentation. And we still haven't loaded. Right, we're now in. Is the FPS now going horribly wrong? Yeah, I have to say so. Oh, already SZ making a big push over to the seaside. Oh, Velita, oh, getting absolutely smacked on the backside. Will be now removed. And now as they're trying to go round, and GB, they might lose Tokyo soon. This is actually going into a brawl fest. Tokyo now down, and my FPS going absolutely atrocious again. C is going to be captured. Love you going to go round B, maybe getting some good cross shots in, but this is pandemonium. This is Batlem all over the place. Bats is now dead, and Doha is below, getting the focus next. So actually, Edza is not doing a terrible job here. They are trying to get the focus in, and actually the numbers are in favor of NZ. NZ might have the advantage here, and I think GB is caught off guard, and GB not really focusing focusing fire here. Rome is not killing off Gobu, but they're looking for Zui Saku here. I'm not sure GB, the focus fire, could cost them, but still they have a lot. They have more hit points than NZ, so at least that is going to be an advantage for GB. But they still down by numbers. They're looking for Rome next, and NZ really getting the focus fire, and I think this is more like the team we're expecting here. This is a much better performance, especially when they're now ignoring totally about the caps. This looks a bit better. Although it might not help a lot because GB now under a numerical advantage and hit point advantage with Rome now dead. 2 versus 2, a mouse still full health. Credits to SZ ignoring the mouse until the end. They're looking for I love you next. They are not focusing the mouse. Mr. Girl will not get stuck while dropping down. Oh, but Harukat missed that shot, so I love you. That is not ideal. And will be the next time down. I love you can't afford to. Oh, that was a great trampling from Mami, but I believe Mami is stuck. Harukat trying to push Mami out of that 50B, but it's to no avail a little bit. Tokyo smiling at this move here. That was interesting, but cost Harukat their life. That leaves now Mami the last person standing, and here we go. Mr. Gur is going to get that ram in potentially. Mami moving back, or maybe not. There we go. It's a bounce. Here we go. Mami's going to put a shot into Mr. Gur. Great shot there. Mr. Gur trying to rotate this turret. And will kill Mami, and that means GB will lead 2-0 and a through to upper bracket final, condemning SZ to the lower bracket first round. But this is not the game to record the damage guess. 17,000, more than 70,000 damage done by GB. But this is not the number we're looking for. We're looking for, well, this is the number we're looking for. I'm sorry. This is the number we're looking for. Hopefully, whoever gets this close enough will get the prize. Your better passes, but 4 times more than 2,000 damage for GB. As I said, was a much more spirited performance. It wasn't enough though. I think also maybe the bounces might have gone in the way. The focus fire looked good. Maybe I think that initial push could have been a bit more cool. I don't know. The main promo, it was very laggy on my end anyway. But 4 times more than 2k. Well done to GB, and we'll update the scoreboard soon. Not sure why it was laggy. I'll try to close another thing. Let's see if it's going to help a bit. I mean, also like the studio mode is also like the background, the animated background is also quite laggy. It was showing correctly. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm going to check the files and see if there is something wrong. Let me look at the. Let me see if I can disable. Let me just see if I can. Let me see if it's going to look better than it this time. Okay. Alright, so let's actually look at the groups. These in regards to the EU groups, this is it should not come up. Oh yeah, I got it wrong. Right, so let's try again. Okay, so we have these groupings here tonight. So we have GRS, Brown, and Navin. Group 2 we have Rory, but the second team, EA, H Star, and V7. And then with Group 3 we know GB1, SZ 2-0, Boone against DT. Theoretically, Boone should be able to win DT. This is going to be a great match. You see, PYT against Risk, GSM against TVB. And ID versus Fig and Rory. Okay, so we will talk a bit more about that. Oops. Do this. So we'll start with okay, we start with DRS. They're still playing against well, they are going to face Brown here. I change to the screen. Yes, so yeah, seeing GRS, a lot of them are from HLV actually. You might recognize 7010 as Rutsubo Sorte, but he or Riz, I believe, was not from HL, was from Ho. Yeah. Well, actually, GRS just renamed their Ho just renamed their clan to GRS. I believe that name was reported, although it was not meant to be named like that. It had a meaning behind. So they had to change their clan tag to GRS, and this is pretty much Ho from the autumn season. And Brown did really well. Won Navin 2-0. This looked like to me from from King. Yep. So as you can see, go back. A lot of them were from King, and there were some from PGMT as well. For example, I think Siraj was it from PGMT. Play in many tournaments. Yes. So this is kind of a combination between King and PGMT. So they're really looking for a top 60 finish again. They are doing really well at the moment. We know they've won against Brown 2-0. as of saying. Well, next we have Rory versus EA, H Star versus V7. Yay! It's the year we know that they have experience now. 2-0 against Rory, the second team. H Star. This is interesting. This is pretty much E4D. I have to say. I remember Poppy from E4D before. No, it's from again Ho. I forgot it was from Ho. So Ho kind of broke up, and some of them went to H Star. Some of them were, I mean, there are some from E4D as well. So this is basically, I mean, there are lots from E4D. Yes, a lot from E4D. And then now they're kind of separated into E4D, into H Star and also GRS. Both of them are Japanese clans. 2-0 against V7. V7, I think it's from G4. From what I'm seeing here, it's pretty much from G4. Sadly, they didn't get into the top 16 last time in the autumn season. Oh, some of them are from Pia. Or maybe I'm wrong again. So this is pretty much a new team, and I'm really interested. Some of them from UI as well. So this is actually a combination of a couple of teams. We'll actually see the UI team where they have now all gone to. A lot gone to Rory, second team. Some gone to V7. So V7 is pretty much a combination of players in from different clans. I have to say. I mean, Pia, a lot of them now into V7, but some of them still in Pia. And G4. As you can see, we scroll down. G4 split up into a lot of different clans, but some of the most of them went to V7. So V7, a clan to watch out for, I have to say. Interesting, and so hope that they will have a great year, but they will have a long way to go for sure. Next we have Group 3. I'm going to update this. Group 3 we have we know GV, and that's Z. Let's see what they're mostly consist of. I mean, this is pretty much if I remember correctly, it's calm, but might be wrong again. SQ. Oh, it's actually SQ, not calm, and some TVP. So this is from SQ. No, most of the SQ are still in SQ. So one, I think this is also a new team, which is going to be exciting to watch. Hopefully they have a good season ahead. Some of them are from Der, but also Der kind of broke up. So kind of the Japanese community have a shovel up this season. We now see H Star, GRS, and DT now being created, and as said, I presume it's also from Japanese. Yeah, so kind of the Japanese community have gone around, and Boone, a lot of them from I think it's NQE7. If I remember correctly. Yes, NQE7, as you can see here. Some of them went to Rory, and some of them went to Boone. And then we have some of them from Feast originally from Feast as well. So Feast also broke up after the tournament. Most of the rank went to Risk. Some of them stayed in Feast. Some of them went to Boone. Only 6 went to Boone. Actually, yeah. So Feast also broke up. We also lost our N in this tournament. Then DT. I think most of them were from Der. Well, one of them was from Der, and some of them are from. Well, for people, some of them from Calm as well. So yeah, it's just being shuffled around. Pretty much. this season. Let's see if this is a unique invite or it's just a bug. I think it's just a bug. Right, so so this time guess the damage done by Boone in the second game. So start guessing now. I'll try to have winners announced at the end of the stream, but nothing is sure. So Boone won DT 2-0. And then we have UIT. It's actually a new team, I would say. I think someone told me it's a new team, so this is exciting. They don't have a lot of they don't have a really high win rate though, so that's really good for them. But also hopefully they will have a strong season this year. I heard they are trying really hard, and the room is up. GSM, a lot of them were from E7, some of them from E7 as well. But also some of them really were from the GSM team last year in the winter season. And they have won against TBB. So, you know, TBB is a new team. So this is interesting. This is exciting to say. And Risk won PYT 2-0 and TBB. Now it's clan to watch. They are coming through, which is good. We're seeing some new clans coming in. PYT, TBB look very promising. And then we have V7 and Navin as well. Round, and there's just a lot of new teams to watch out for this year. Unfortunately, we lost IV in stage 1. ID as always. Rory, as we briefed early on, a lot of them were from Beast, and some of them were from NKV7. And finally, we have Fake. A lot of them were from, I believe, Wild. That's a clan. Maybe not. If not, then I think some of them were from King. We have to check about King here. Some of them still in King, but a lot of them went to Brown. Only 2 of them went to Fake. So once again, Fake is another new set of players. I remember Morphic from somewhere. Was from King as well. So yeah. So I think the has shuffled around a lot this season. A lot of new clans coming through, a lot of different sets of teams. Some players that we know before, some new players coming in. I think the most exciting part will be new teams with new players. And that is what we want to see in all servers, across the servers. We want to see new faces. EU server is under threat of not having some new teams, although I think this season we are seeing some new faces. W2B, TR and MC, I think the ones to watch out for. And then NA server, they had a good they had a promising sign in the late 2021. It seems this year we didn't see those clans back, so this is also worrying. And I mean, Jokers is one of them that were from the bottom and rose to the top. And that was kind of the fairy tale story. And they're now one of the best clans on the NA server. And the Asia server, don't know. I don't think we are seeing Laos. We lost Laos again, which is another extremely amazing clan on the Asia server. Wish we will see them back next season. I'm just going to get the results So GSM won 2-0 against TVB. Risk 2-0 against UIT. IB is through automatically. So that leaves Rory 2-0 against FIG. So far, all the results ended in 2-0 victories.
Do I still have some tea left?
Yeah, I still have some tea left. So keep guessing. We have 5 more battle passes to give away. Right, so 30 more seconds to go. We have GV, we are on Hellas. GV double 60 TPs, a concept one B, no, triple 60 TPs. An i7, T22, and an AMX50B from I Love You. Boon going for double 60 TPs, triple i7, an M60 and a T100 LT. I really like this like sign actually. I think it's better than Vickers like because it's low in profile. It has some armor actually, and it's also very good with spotting as well. Hellas is known for being the weak map for GB. I think it's really used the strats, not because they just can't seem to rotate well. They have a really questionable strats on the AB side. I'm not sure if they have finally corrected the strats here. Because usually what they do is that they defend between A and B, and usually that will not work at all. Boon, you might know them back in 2020 in the autumn season where they got into top 8 in the expense of KDS, and they lost 3 tiebreakers in the professional stages, which is really unfortunate. But let's see about this one. I am about getting the spots up. I think that will be a permanent spotting for no, not permanent spotting, but at least a long time for spotting for these tanks centered on A. Well, GB will get A first, and I think they have changed the strategy on Hellas. Is they are not doing the strategy where they put their tanks between A and B anymore. Like all the tanks, they have tanks near the spawn, and this is usually what teams do. So at least they're getting this part right now. So I think it's all on Boon to make that rotation here. But with now 2 tanks here, 3 tanks near GB spawn, this is totally not what GB would have done a few months ago. So well done to GB here. They're looking very strong, and we have 2 teams being very close in hit points. Boon might be looking for a push, a rotation over to the B side. Ho Chi Minh is actually very isolated here, so it has to be mindful of this. I'm not sure Mr. Gur will provide support. Not sure Boon knows this as well. This could be tricky for Ho Chi Minh, but we will see soon. And stop guessing now. There we go. 10 cap points of increase per 2 seconds for GB. Well, with 200 more cap points to go, we're just really talking about 40 seconds left on the clock. For Boon, they really need to make that push within 30 seconds very soon. And that means you have to be really quick in it. And that also means the most experienced clans can only plan a great rotation within that very short period of time. Let's see if Boon can pull this off. But potentially a problem is that Boon is rushing on only one flank. Ho Chi Minh is going to pull back. We'll be spotting the entire push from Boon. They're trying to get B, they're trying to get their cap back, but the difference is a lot, it's substantial. I'm not sure even getting B back will be enough for Boon. They will have to kill tanks. They will have to kill some tanks. But surprisingly, GB not putting a lot of attention to resetting B now. They can't really reset B because now they have 2 tanks from Stella and also Yak looking for Tokyo. 2 versus 1 there, 2 versus 1 for Mr. Gur here. but Fuyu is going to be killed by GB. They lost Vern though. Oh, this is not looking good for GB. But they have 985 cap points. If they can kill a tank, they can kill Fuyu. This is going to be over for Boon. GB looking very strong. First win, very convincing first win here. They made a counter push when Boon is trying to make a push on B, and that is enough. That's a much better strategy from GB, I have to say. I think Boon kind of tailed off while trying to get B, and they weren't very concentrated. They were quite distracted. They had to they have found to isolate the tanks. They weren't able to focus the numbers on these. I would have focused these two tanks first and not worry too much about the backside, and also the other side was very unsupported. So that meant that GV will get the good win and start 1-0 for GV and Boon so far with zero wins here. And I'm going to update the score. It will read 1-0 to GB. So GB going for triple 60 TPs, Concept 1B, an IS-7, a T-22, and an AMX-15B. Meanwhile, we have Boon going for quadruple 60 TPs, an M60, an IS-7, and a T-100 LT. We have 69 people watching. That's a really great number. It's still great to say that a lot of people are still staying for rewards. Fortunately, this game will decide whether your guess will be close enough or not. So, next match on Hellas, will GB be able to pull this off and advance to the grand final? Basically, what happens is that Asia server, there will only be 10 teams qualifying to tomorrow's game. So basically, if you're the one of the teams, you're basically safe, unless Wargaming is going to do a last chance tournament that involves the teams that did not finish top 2 in their group tomorrow. So I would still say GV is not safe yet. GV still has to play hard on Friday. At the moment, Wargaming is looking to use a tiebreaker rule for to decide the rest of the 60 teams. So at the moment, GB is on the advantage. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see Rome here. Rome with a T-22. Oh, it's not changing for some reason. I'll change that after this match. I probably have forgotten to include that in the code. Oh, I love you took a big hit already. Both they and me are now getting captured. Boon has 2 caps. Going for that. It's up to them to now hold. And some great shots. I love you, by the way. Oh, Chibi, are they going to make an immediate counter push? We'll see here. Seems so. Maybe not. They're applying pressure onto these defending tanks of Boon, or they can be slow. They can just control their tempo. They don't have to be very instant. Because Boon is now fortifying the B cap. They're just not allowing GB to get B at all, and GB is getting punished for trying to do so. Now Mr. Guru is very low. Ho Chi Minh is trying to get some shots from the other side. This is not looking good for GB at all. Ho Chi Minh has received some shots, and Boon is soaking up the pressure brilliantly. But with CXCX taking some hits, Boon has to be careful not to drop more hit points, because now the hit points are even, and now GB is leading his hit points. Yak taking more hits. This is not looking good at all for Boon, and maybe we will see some movement from I Am Above instead. It seems GB is winning with the fights in hit points, and Yak really in tough position. Not sure if he can survive along, but Mr. Gurr is now a one shot. Not sure there is some ping issues from Yak, but this looks suspicious. But CX trying to move backwards, trying to prevent getting shot from Doha. Doha is going to put a shot into Boone, was it not? And Lucky's still one shot, so there are 2 1-shots for GB. And Boone is really struggling. But Doha Amorax. Oh, will that change the course of the game here? Perfectionist and Stella is now dead. Still 5 versus 4. That Amorak on to Doha. But definitely GB will not be trying to throw this one away. Ho Chi Minh coming from the back will not be the one killing CX. Looking for Voon next. Great shot to Voon. Great kill onto Tokyo. 3 versus 2. Even with that Amorak, GB got all 3 caps. This is really GB's game to lose now. That Amorak didn't really change the course of the game at all. If any, this is actually it motivated GB to do even better. Great ram onto I Am About, leaving VU the last person standing. This means Boone will go to the lower bracket final and will meet whoever has won that one. Great shot onto VU. And back's going to put a shot into VU, and Rome big shot into VU. That means now this is GB. It's game 2-0 through to the grand final, through to stage 3. So here we go. 4 tanks to 1.2k for GB Boone, 3 tanks to 1.2k here, and I believe there will be an invite very soon. Hopefully there will be an invite. We will get to see the lower bracket final. Fix this one. Yeah, for some reason it's not updating. Oh, well, that's because I forgot to change the best of something series. Let me change that. That's expected. The best of. Yeah, that should appear correctly now. Hopefully. And then I just need to look at this one. DT is won against SZ 2-0, and they will face Boone next, and so all we have for invite, I believe. Now we can go in and follow DT versus Boone. Brilliant. So hopefully that will update soon. Just ditch the studio mode. Yeah, it's now working. So I just have to change the team to follow to Boone, and we're good to go. Let's also check the results of DRS versus the other groups here. So DRS versus Brown, and DRS won 2-0 against Brown. EA versus H Star, and EA won against H Star with Rory, the second team, beating V7 2-1, and it was a close one indeed. Yeah. So congratulations to EA as well. And next we have we know what happened to Group 3. Risk versus GSM. This is going to be a tough one indeed. Risk 2-0 against GSM. EVB has won against PYT. Nicely 2-0. Okay, that leaves us to Group 5. We have ID versus Rory, and we are unable to do that. So let's get into the battle now, and that is going to show correctly the teams. The scoreboard should appear correctly, and yes. DT versus Boone. Boone saying, "Who is this? Who you noob?" There we go. DT, red team from the south side with Boone, blue team from the north side. Going mostly to C, Boone going to D, but maybe to A, I suppose. But Manko in this light tank, I heard that Manko in Japanese is a questionable stuff. But anyway, D will get D. What am I even saying? Boone will get D. D will get Boone. And with Tio. Holding C for a little bit, but we could see Boone really trying to get a map control over here. CXCX looking to get A, but Search and Destroy definitely will not allow Boone to get the cap lead so far. DT with the cap lead, Boone's on the slightest advantage, and this is why they want to get A, because they want to be ahead in the cap points. Unable to do so because DT is really looking at that. They are also split, so is DT, so they can't really make a push. Unless it's just only one tank on A, then maybe you can do that, but unfortunately they can't. It's not possible, and DT really would farm a lot of damage whoever's trying to cross this open area. But I'm really surprised to see Tio getting aggressive here, but actually unscathed. So will Tio trying to push shots into Boone? Forces here. DT might be looking to get a map control this time round. Bashi with Tio. They know crossing is perfectly fine, but they have to be really careful about Pop Team. Let's see if they can connect with Manko and Search and Destroy. Great shots into Pop Team, but I would say DT, I don't think that would be the right time to cap A. That would be the right time to take CXCX out. I have to say, A would not be the most important thing on Earth. Most important thing is Pop Team to not die here. Getting A might be a mistake. I'm afraid, or maybe not. They already lost a tank with Tio. Not sure if that was an ammo rack, because that was a really quick kill there. Pop team is finally dead. But they could have a numerical advantage here. The hit was still in favor of DT, with Perfection is now dead. 5 versus 4. This is actually closer than I thought. With Bastion now down to 1. So great shot to Hermes here, and Boom really not looking very strong here. Hit points in huge favor of DT. Oh, Kuro on fire as well. That is going to bring things closer. But it's a bounce from Search and Destroy onto I Am About. These bounces could be pivotal, could spring Boone back to victory. Well, can they do this? Can Boone coordinate together to get Kuro out of the way? I think Neon's trying to nudge Yak shot out of the way. Delayed his shot for quite a fair bit. Cinnamon Toast is going to die soon, but this is actually really close. So really, Boone is really showing their experience here. Oh, right ram kill. That would preserve that shot from Iron Above. Could redirect that shot to somewhere else. Oh, big double tap onto Neon Coffee, but Hermes is now dead. This probably will seal the deal. Yak is dead. 1 versus 3, nothing Boone can do much here. It's DT's game, convincingly, and Boone tried their best to make a comeback here, but it wasn't enough. Think in the middle, think something did not go well near D. And I could say well done to those tanks, being very aggressive near D, and really worked well for them. The slip up on A, I think, would have cost them a bit of the game, but it was not enough to cost them really the game. So here we are, seeing DT doing very well. 5 tanks doing more than 2k. Boone, 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Originally, Boone won DT 2-0. They don't want to lose that advantage here. DT very close to secure a victory on Faust. There's nothing to guess now. So it's now 1-0 to DT. So currently DT is joining GV in the grand final. When anything can happen, can DT inspire a big comeback here? If they win at least one match, that will put them in better situation in the tiebreaker. But you never know whether Wargame is going to change that tiebreaker rule to something else. Faust, second match. Let's see what both he's going to deliver. Both he's taking T100 LT. It's proven to be the more popular choice, but Vic is still being played. At the very least, Boone is going to take a bigger slide here. Triple 62 piece by DT, triple ISO by DT as well. Looking at Boone's side, it will be quadruple 62 piece and M60 T110, T100 LT, and Vickers Light. Right, my computer is lagging a little bit once again. Set up high, frames is fluctuating. Red team, BT from the south spawn with Boone, blue team from the north spawn. Let's see, Manko in the light tank. Need to get swaps in. really not impressed with the frames per second. I'm really lagging horribly badly here. C's now getting captured, and Hermes is going to get A. Essentially, DT once again with the cap lead. Boom has to be the one that needs to make a rotation. A will be captured by Hermes. Oh no, it's a reset. It's a reset. It's getting really laggy now. Hopefully that will clear things up a little bit later. Well, Boone looking for a big push. Oh, can they run? Search and destroy. That IS are quite low. They have to run. If they don't run, it will be a tank down for them, and we will get a cap lead. But at the same time, DT has to make a prompt choice, a prompt decision to get C, meaning Boone still doesn't have a cap lead, and he's able to preserve search and destroy. And Boone has the hit point pool advantage, but not the caps. So pressure is on Boone. Well done to DT making that decision. That was a great choice. And the same time, look at Stella looking to get the search and destroy out of the way. But already Hermes and Yuck taking some hits. Oh, was that a bounce, or is it 6-6 blocking the shot? Oh, that would not be ideal. It could search and destroy could have been dead by now. And that bounce, that miss, definitely would be costly. Stella is almost reloaded, can't afford to bounce that shot. Will kill search and destroy. Yuck is going to get D. And Boone looking to make a push near D. I think another great choice here from Boone. Kuro is now dead. 2 tanks down for Stella getting evaporated near B. 5 versus 5. This is getting really close. Both teams still have a chance. Still in for a win. Manko running away in the T1 LT down to a 1-shot now. This is closer than we all think it will be. CX now down to 1,000. This is a mess. It's a huge mess. Bedlam warfare all over the place, and D will be captured. Boom. And the game's not cooperating at all. D is now captured. CX in the Vickers light. Big shot into Tio. V will be coming from behind. Great shot to Tio as well. Vin. Great kill onto Tio. Boone is coming away with it's coming up here. It's going to get this win, making it to a tiebreaker for both teams. So, and we're now seeing both Leon Pop going to be one shot, will be killed. In the end, Leon is now dead, and that means tiebreaker. And this is going to be exciting. That's just going to really decide whoever is going to be in the Money Blaster final. Whichever team is going to be one step closer to this prestigious title. But that was another brave effort from DT. It wasn't bad at all, but the Boone surely have found the weak link in DT's defense setup a lot better this time, and they were able to focus down the tanks better. DT, a great job to get D. I think losing a lot of hit points, that ISM losing a lot of hit points wasn't the game changer, wasn't the reason why they lost. Really down to a couple of isolated tanks in the end, and Boone being very clinical with those kills, and DT not being as clinical. Well, I think that was the main difference. And we're now going into a tiebreaker, and that will be Vineyards. 1-1 it is for both teams. This might be similar in some sense that it is quite open. Vineyards even more open. We might see more medium and like more mobility here. But the stream will end after the grand final commences. After grand final finishes. So we are now seeing DT going for quadruple IS7, Manko T100 LT, Crown Bargain, and 50B with Boone going for triple 60 piece, a 97, a T22, an M60, and a T100 LT. We're in to the tiebreaker of today, the first tiebreaker of tonight, and game was lagging, still counting when the game is really slow. I think when I just hop back and forth, this happens. I wish I have a second straight so I don't have to do that all the time. But that would have been a lot better. And we are loading in late. Right, let's head up high now. DT red team from north side with blue team from south side. They're trying to get B, and my stream is really lagging. Hermes is Hermes. I won't say Hermes. And that light tank or pop team might be isolated here. Receive a shot, but Hermes missed that shot here. So far, Boone hasn't lost any hit points, but DT lost some hit points already, and he's trying to get C as well. They're attempting that cap, but they didn't get A, so getting C is good. But that won't get them. That won't grant them the cap lead. It will be up to B. Now Boone's trying to defend B. DT's looking at B, see if they will have the chance to get B, but obviously, with Boone having so many guns on B, I do think DT wants to go for B first. Let's see if DT's going to push on the other side, but also Boone is getting guns there as well. So that means it's going to be a standoff game between two teams. But now, CXC is coming from below, and this could be a good move from Boone, but the hit points are still close because Yak has taken some hits. Pop team is actually isolated, and CXCX, that was a mid-shell. I think that was a little bit of a ping issue from him. But B, he's trying to get B. Is it the case? I think so. But they were unsuccessful. Boone immediately made a counter push. They're trying to get Neon out of the way. Herms, great shot into the backside. Bashi is now killed. Mango, good shot into CXCX. This is very messy, but Boone has not lost any tank, and that is a huge advantage for them. Boone is looking closer to secure a place in stage 3, and CXCX great shot to Mango. Mango kills CXCX, and that leaves only 4 tanks remaining for DT and Boone. Very solid in this one. Vineyard seems to be a great map for them. Tio is now dead, Search and Destroy is now dead, and that leaves now Manko quite low. Kuro going to be the focus by these tanks near A. Kuro, last person standing for DT. Nothing much can be done at this point in time. 2-0, 2-1 for Boone, and Boone has qualified. And they will be facing GB in the grand final. Well done to Boone and DT. Brave efforts wasn't enough in the end. 4 tanks to 2K for Boone and only 2 tanks to 2K for DT. But I would say DT, they've shown what they could do. They've shown what they're capable of. And yes, let me just restart the game. So going to be 2-1 for Boone. Let's see, group 1. Get ready. Right, Group 1, we have Brown winning Navid 2-0 again. Group 2, we have Rory second team versus H Star. H Star won Rory 2-1. It was a close one though. We know Boom won DT2 1, that was close. GSM won TBB 2-0. And finally we have ID versus Rory. Rory knocking out Fig 2-0. Well done to Rory and the rest of the teams in the grand final. We have our 10 teams decided for the stage 2. How about ID versus Rory? What's that? What's the result there? Will be 2-0 for for ID the first time. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, exit the game, go back in again, see if things change. Because it's really laggy, even if I close the application, it's still very laggy. Could also be Python. No, the main problem. Yeah. Because even if I close the game, it's still very laggy. So what I'll do, close Spider, and I'll open it again. And hopefully this is going to get better here. Let's change to this screen, a GV now of Normandy quadruple 60TP, an IS7 and T100 LT, an AMX50B with Boon going for quadruple 60TPs, an IS7, an M60 and a T22. Let's go in. And oh, still have some. See you later, Blitz. Both teams going for quadruple 60TPs. Hopefully this time the frames is not going to do terribly. It's still on the mare side. But let's follow Rome in this match. Oh, spotted up a couple of tanks, missed onto Holmes here. I'm not sure what this hashtag means, but going for D. C is now getting captured by double 60 TPs. At the moment here, D will be captured, and B will have the cap lead. And B with a little bit of a cap lead, and A, I always say A is the cap that is going to be under a lot of scrutiny. Burn totally ignoring that, meaning GB could get A uncontested, and they will have the cap lead. Oh, well, that will only mean a good thing, because at the very least Boone will have one cap of disadvantage. That will actually speed things up. Normandy, what usually happens is that so each team gets a cap, and they all defend A. They all look at A whether they can get it or not. And because this map is a 4-cap map, there are only 3 caps, cap points of increase per 2 seconds for each cap. So at least there is GB getting 2 caps or 6 cap points of increase. That's still a bit slow, but at least we're getting somewhere. I mean, if both teams only get 1 cap and gain more, you're actually going to win. You're going to actually use up all 7 minutes before 100 cap points are reached. So this is not going to be the case, as we know. We only have 500 cap points to go, and we know the maths is 6 cap points per 2 seconds. We're just talking about we're just speaking around 2 more minutes to go before a team gets more than 1,000 cap points. But Boone now trying to get A. Oh, great shot from Rome. Resets A. But that will slow down the game a bit. Herms trying to get A. Oh, Rome missed that shot onto Herms. So Herms will get A. That means Boone will get A. And Boone could overtake GB in cap points soon. Boone is also getting a bit more aggressive near the mid though. I think GB is in a bit of trouble. Big shot from Yak. Yak getting absolutely punished by GB's focus fire. I really love that. That ammo rack right there will not matter too much because the range kind of a 1-2 shot. That's only going to speed things up a bit for GB. Hit points still in favor of Boone. Big shots into Boone at the moment. Through you. A bit low. Backs is a bit low. Both is quite close. I think this is going to end in a tussle. Boone looking for Doha. The Fuyu is getting shut down first. Doha the next time down is it? Oh, it's a bounce from Perfectionist. Fuyu is now dead. 7 versus 4 for GB. GB coming up trumps here. I'm about killing off backs. Can Boone do this? 5 versus 4 now. Herms is now dead. GB with a substantial hit point pool advantage and also and also the numerical advantage. CX now dead. I really love this focus fire demonstrated from GB here. Boone, great idea to get A. I think great idea to pressure the middle side, but I think they took things a bit too quickly, and GB was able to soak up the pressure and been a bit more uncoordinated in that push as well. GB really well done here. The focus fire was top notch, and that means GB will be getting home the first victory here. And Perfectionist, the last tank standing for Boone. 1-0 to GB. There we go. GV, 5 tanks doing 2k. Boone, only 2 tanks doing 2k. Now, we'll go back to Normandy. And Boone, can they make a comeback here? It was, I think it was better than 2 of the losses they had against GB early on. Let's see if they can do it this time round. GB still look very strong. I think they look stronger than they were in the autumn season, which is good to see. But as I expected, GB didn't really improve too much last year. I'm afraid they actually regressed a little bit towards the end of 2021. Presumably, it was also because they weren't able to get any real money prizes due to legal restrictions in Vietnam. It's not the fault of wargaming by any means. They can't circumvent that restriction. That is really the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction. I think that's jurisdiction. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but yeah, jurisdiction. I can. That's due to the local laws there. And nothing more you can do to do about that. So fortunately, GB was kind of unmotivated. But if this year GB was allowed to go abroad, I'm not sure if we are able to go to Minsk. I'm not sure the developments between Ukraine and Russia. I'm not sure what the implications are. I'm not sure if it's going to be held in Vilnius instead. Chances are, if they are able to represent Vietnam in Blitz Cup, in the Blitz Cup offlines on the Asia server, I think that will inspire them to improve a lot this year, and maybe we'll see better GB. They have the potential. I think they were kind of, you know, a bit stuck, a bit stagnated in 2021, and this seems promising at the moment. Ball dropped here. Not sure what happened there. But let's look at Rome and the T100 LT looking to get spots, or is it not? Oh, maybe. We'll get spots anyway. Holmes. Oh, great shot to Ho Chi Minh. And D will be captured by GB first. Once again, GB with gap lead. Food playing catch up. Although I would have preferred mayonnaise. But please don't waste food. It's never a good idea to waste food. You don't want to waste precious sauces. You know, right? So with C being captured A, not getting contested at all. This is Norcandy. I dub it as. Both teams would gain 3 cap points per 2 seconds of increase. So doing the maths here, that's really slow. That's more than 400 seconds to go. Doing the maths again, more than 6 minutes remaining to go. So all the 6 minutes will be used up before either team will get to 1,000 cap points. So we are left with both teams doing absolutely F all. What can we do here? We'll do a tour guide here. So Normandy, a historic place for very obvious reasons, you know. I mean, you have these carriers parked on the beach. If you really know what happened at that time, really the D-Day, I think that is very popular. That is very well known. The day when the Allies make a comeback in World War II, and I don't know what part of the beach is. If there is someone who is very familiar with the 5 beaches, I think there are 5 beaches that the Allies have landed on, and this is one of them. I remember one of them is called Utano, one's called Juno. I don't know the 3 of them, but yeah, Normandy is located in near in the northern coast of France. I think between Calais and also I mean also the kind of the peninsula that's poking out that contains Brest. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but Brest. I don't know French. Yeah, so the kind of the Bay Area we're talking about, and that's where Normandy is, and yeah, very iconic place with a lot of history. I'm not sure if it's actually now open to the public or known for tourist attraction, but this is quite a solid place to talk about. I have to say. But Ray Vu taking a lot of hits. GB playing better with the trading game. At the same time, they're also losing hit points with backs. Hit points in favor of GB, but GB now applying pressure on C. Maybe they're looking to get Yak out of the way. I think GB has got the weak point nicely of Boone. They're going to get Yak out of the way. And Boone on the other hand are unable to get backs out of the way as well. They are actually forced to push shots into very healthy tanks. I really love what GB is now doing here. Putting the tanks that are very healthy farther forward, leaving tanks that are very low in health behind. That will make it a lot more difficult for Boone to kill the tanks. I mean, backs took a hit, but also it took a really long time for Boone to do so. GB looks very smooth. It flowed really well. They got 3 tanks out already. Backs down to 1 shot. They're going to get CX6 next. Ho Chi Minh, big HE shell from the backside. And Boone, nothing can be done here. GB just waited at the right moment. Waited where Boone had weak spots in their defensive setup. And GB pressed that side really well. I think this is top-notch stuff from GB. Well done there. Ho Chi Minh's now dead. And I'm about down to 1 shot. That leads through the last person standing. And this is top quality. You can't really fault GB in this one. You definitely won't say that GB would come short of the really strong clans of the EU server. This is actually what I would expect from a really good, from a really experienced EU team. This is taking all the right boxes for a good team here. GB really showing what they're capable of. 5T's doing more than 2K. Surely a contender this time in the Money Blaster final. Boone really still a distance away from where GB is supposed to be. Not close enough. 2 tanks doing more than 2K. There is even the tank with doing 0 damage. Very close for Boone, but they're in the stage and stage 3 nonetheless. But getting top 3, I think Boone will have to do really hard. I don't think they're at that level yet. GB, I think they're expected to finish top 3. I think they're expected to get a money prize here this season. And I don't know. I wish all the best for GB. GB look really good tonight, and tomorrow I won't be streaming. I won't be streaming on Friday as well because I have lectures at that time. So that is actually the only day I will be streaming on the Asia server. And GB showed us some amazing matches. Not sure if one of them is Berlin, but surely Berlin's influence has a lot to do here. GB look very good tonight. Alright, so before we leave, before we end today's stream, let's see the resets of other groups. Alright, GRS. They have won round 2-1, so well done to GRS. And Brown is almost there. Boone came short of GB here. Risk winning GSM 2-0, so well done to Risk. Risk look really strong so far. I think they're on an amazing run so far. They haven't lost a single match. They're looking for a Grand Slam in the opens. In the open, and ID losing to Rory 1-2. Oh, this is surprising. That won't matter too much though. It all matters in stage 3, where it's going to decide whether they are going to be able to get into 3rd stage or not. But now we know the final result: GB 2-0 against Boo, GRS 2-1 against Brown. EA, we haven't checked EA here. EA lost to H Star, got overturned by H Star 2-0. Well done to H Star here. And they will get a lot more prizes here because they will finish first in that group. EA, although winning H-Star at the start, they won't get any. They won't get lots of prizes for doing that. So this is what matters the most for H-Star. So winner to H-Star, we have Risk 2-0 against GSM, looking on a very strong run of form here. Are they able to carry it all the way to the final day? We'll see soon. But your teams in stage 3 will be GRS, Brown, EA, H-Star, GB, Boone, Risk, GSM, ID, and Rory. And I have to say, Rory's second team tried their best. DT tried really hard. I think they should be. I mean, they should be considered one of the teams in the stage 3 methinks. Looking very strong indeed. TVB, great effort. I don't think many would expect them to go that far. And then Fig, I think they had a disappointing night tonight. They lost to Rory twice. Not that they're in an easy group anyhow. But I would have expected them to put up a little bit of fight. But it will be really hard anyway. So well done to all the 10 teams. That will be expected. I think it's kind of expected, to be honest with you. Yeah. World Tank Splits law. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, maybe I should ask Fujit more about the history behind the D-Day. Well, that would be good. I don't know too much. I only know some more stuff because I went to a museum in in Portsmouth. Yes, Portsmouth. That's where I know a bit more about the D-Day stuff. I think there's a museum there. I think it was worth watching. I do recommend all of you to go to Portsmouth to the museum there. Teaches you quite a bit about what the Allies do in the later stages of World War II. Worth a visit. If you are planning a holiday in Portsmouth, I do like the South Coast. Although maybe not politically, but the South Coast, it's quite a decent place. Portsmouth, that kind of the coastline, that walkway. I think it was quite an experience. I like to pomegranates. It's what we call it. But yeah, I do recommend going to Portsmouth. Bye till we meet again. Let's see. I have results in the Excel sheet. Alright, according to my moderators, we'll give the following plays will it takes it's taking some time to load the graph. To load the spreadsheet. Alright, so we got the 10 Battle Pass winners. Don't despair just yet. We do have another giveaway tonight on the EU server. And I will, there will be different instructions there, so stay put. The winners for tonight for the Battle Passes will be P Titanium, Midnight Proxima, Magic Mint, Nigeria Hacker, Flying Pan 101, Insane Sniper, Noises 1, Rick Stuma, Sinner Master, and Bex. That was from I think that was from GB. Congratulations to y'all. We will have more giveaways on the EU server. The keys hunting has already been done. It was finished around more than like an hour ago. So there we are. Let's see if I can actually include them on my screen somewhere. Let me open Discord again and see if it's going to lag like heck. Maybe actually I will create a text file and copy all of them. Do that. Good thing about OBS is that original OBS I can create text item very quickly without waiting. Unlike Streamlabs, it waits a super long time. I have to wait a super long time for me to put text in because of loading the fonts and stuff. Good thing about OBS is it loads all the fonts separately, so it doesn't really like clog up the speed of loading. So yeah, I can count. That's all 10 winners here. Sure if Layla has confirmed. Oh, no, my it's not. Okay, that was a while ago. Yeah. And I do have to select a smaller font because that's way too large. Okay, here we go, the winners on the right here. Oh, that's actually added this text. Edit this. So, here are the winners on the right. If your name's been spelled incorrectly, please notify me as soon as possible. And please don't change your IGN before March, because I might miss that and you might not get your battle pass, so please avoid changing your in-game name in February. That will help a lot in me trying to find whether the name still exists or not. Not that I will check again, but the bad thing about Blitz is that when you change it, it will leave a record or a redirect link to the old name. So I have to spend a long time looking for you once again. And you might not be even on Discord, so that's another bad thing. Yeah. So there we go. Oh yes, Q-Star Universe. Oh, we want to see DTG. We all want to see DTG back. DTG has been a force last year, and I do really like to see them back. They have improved massively last year. I think they couldn't maintain that until like summer season, but they were very close. So they were improving more and more. They were originally I mean they have pretty much upped a level last year. I think also with the help of the streams and so on, and sad to see them not being here this season. Maybe we'll see them in spring season. Maybe the time is going to be more lenient. So thank you very much. This has been me, Wildwood's helper, and I'll be back on the EU server streaming. Same thing, but the EU server is going to be a lot more tight, because we are talking about Win and Sparta in the same group. Only one of them can qualify to stage 3. Only one of them will qualify to Money Blaster. Finally, both teams are top 8 quality. If you haven't seen Blitz Premier Cup, Sparta has improved massively in the last few weeks, and they have been training a lot. I mean, Win as well. They were one of the best clans on the EU server back in 2019, but that's a really long time ago. Things have changed. Can Win go back to the golden era? We have to find out tonight. And as Sparta, it all boils down to tonight, where the consistent training will come to fruition. World of Ducks. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining tonight. Sorry about all the mishaps early on with the frames. Hopefully I'll try to restart my computer again. Hopefully hopefully that will not exist for the EU server streams. Thanks for being here with me despite all the technical difficulties, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much, and bye for now.